to all you virtual truckers out there, and welcome to Sim Racing Life. Now, with the player base of ETS2 and American Truck Simulator being anywhere from 6 to 12 million, I'm sure that some of you drive around like this. But then we have other times we like to drive around like this. Or this. Or this. Or even this. Right, I'm sure by now you know we're talking about music. And what I'm going to show you today is the easiest way to inject your MP3s or radio stations into Euro Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator without having to edit any config files or copy any music to another location. So, with the intro out the way, let's get started. Right, for the purpose of this video, I've copied two albums onto a USB thumbstick. So let's open our file explorer. We'll go to our USB thumbstick, select both folders, right click on them and select copy. Next we'll go to our music folder, open that, right click in the open window and select paste. Now, as you can see, we have both albums now saved in our Windows music directory. Please note though, if your music collection is in a different location, then continue to use that. I'm just using the Windows 10 music directory as an example. Next, we'll open up a new file explorer by right clicking on the start icon and selecting File Explorer from the list. Now, with our new window open, locate your Documents folder and open that. Navigate to either your American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator 2 directory and open. In this case, we're going to use the American Truck Simulator. Once inside, you'll see another folder titled Music. Now open this. Now, STS tells you to put your MP3s in this folder, but this would be a massive waste of hard drive space and isn't really necessary to duplicate your music to this folder. What we actually need to do is left click on our music folder, drag this to our newly open window and release. Now you'll see what's been copied is actually a shortcut to our main music directory. Now, close your window and let's start the game. Once in game, navigate to our main page and select the radio icon. And as you can see, the tracks from both albums are now present in our sim. So let's play some to make sure it works. Great. Everything appears fine.
Hi there.
That is, until we move to our Phil Collins album. And as you can see, the music does not play. But don't panic, it's a simple fix, and I'll show you how. Okay, so what we need to do first is grab this small program called ID3 Remover. I'll provide links in the description below. Click the download button and select Save. OK, so once that's downloaded, close your browser, right click on the newly downloaded zip file and extract your files. You'll now have a folder like this. Open it up and double click the ID3 remover application. With that now open, we'll navigate back to our broken Phil Collins album. Open it up, select all the MP3s and drag them across to the newly opened app and release. And as you can see, our files are now populated in the app. Right, now our files have been populated in the app, I just need to explain that our Truck Sim music player does not support ID3 V2 tags, which sit at the very beginning of an MP3, whereas ID3 V1 sits at the end of an MP3 file, and this is the reason that's stopping our music from playing. So with that in mind, we just need to leave the ID3 V2 ticked. Then move the mouse and click remove. Once that's finished, close the open window and start the game again. Navigate back to our player. Now let's see if Phil has been fixed. Great, it works. So now you'll be able to do this to any of your MP3s that won't play. Right, with that out of the way, let's move on to the radio and how to make a playlist the easy way. Now, if you're like me, you've watched countless videos telling you to open Shoutcast, find the station you want, download its PLS file, open it in Notepad, select a small section of the text, open up your playlist file, paste the copied text, and then edit that text, then rinse and repeat for each and every radio station you wish to add? Yeah, right. So let me show you the easy way. Open up your browser and go to radiotrucker.com. Once there, create an account, as you'll need this to download our newly created radio playlist. Once you've created your account and have signed back into the site, navigate to Profile and select My Profiles. The site will save your profiles and show them here. But to get started, we need to click on Create New Playlist. Give your playlist a name and click Create List. Next, select our newly created playlist and then come over and click Add More Stations. It's from this page where you can search for stations and even preview them by clicking the play icon. But if we move back to the top, you'll see two other options. The first, by country, which as you can see is quite an extensive list. And then secondly, we have by genre, which as you can see is also very extensive. So let's say I'm looking for some trip hop. Click on trip hop under by genre tab. Then we need to select by country, and I'll just choose international for quickness. And as you can see, it's thrown back a load of stations fitting my search criteria. So to add a channel, just left click on the Add to List button. If you already have a list saved, you'll get this box. But we need to save this to our truckers playlist, so select that and click Add to List. I'll just add another couple of stations, but you can add as many as you like. Right, once that's done, move back to the top of the site and select Profile and My Profiles once again. Click on our Truckers playlist and now you'll see the 3 stations I added before. What we need to do now is left click on Export to Game. Now, when you've clicked on it, you'll see these 3 options, but let's pick American Truck Simulator as that's what we've been working with. Once done, you'll get this box pop up with instructions on what to do with your file. So let's save it and close our browser. Back to our desktop and you should have a file similar to this. Right click as before and select Extract. You should then have this file which says Live Streams. So what we need to do is simply open up our File Explorer, navigate to Documents, then American Truck Simulator. You'll notice a file already with the same name. So we need to replace this file. So just left click on our downloaded file and drag and drop it into our American Truck Simulator folder. You'll get a box asking what to do. So click on Replace. With that done, close the windows and start the game once more. Navigate to the Radio tab and hey presto, the 3 stations in our playlist. We'll just quickly check they work.
Finance across the whole Vitara range here at Canter.
Fantastic, you're all done. So now all that's left to do is go and create your own playlist, as this concludes our guide stroke tutorial. If you've got any questions, then drop them in the box below and I'll do my best to answer them. Please consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to like the video if you found it useful. That just leaves me to say thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.